of all of it, no, all of it, one of my Rebbeim says that the Haggada is a handbook for gratitude, an instruction manual for how to show gratitude to someone or something. He says at least three aspects of the Haggada that bring this out. The three are Tzarech Lahaska B'Gnus. One of the things of the mitzvah to tell the story is to start with the bad. You can't just say, yeah, the good stuff happened. You have to talk about the slavery. Another aspect of that is the machlokas, what that means. One opinion is Avadim Hayinu, that we were slaves, and the other one is Mitchil over the Avodah Zarah, that we were over the Avodah Zarah. So that's also an aspect that we'll discuss. And also, Kol Hamar b'Meshubach. It's not just a mitzvah to say, you know, we left Egypt, but the more you talk about it, the better. Okay? It says Rav Ulrich, when you want to show gratitude to something, and let's say somebody, you say Ashayatza, you go to the bathroom, you say Ashayatza. Can never compete with Mazgan. You say Ashayatza. So we say it, we go to the bathroom, okay, you know, so somebody that didn't have the ability, La'aleinu, had problems with his system, and then it gets better, he'll appreciate that, because he thinks what he didn't have when things were bad, and now that they're good. We always contrast. Gratitude is, now how things are now, but when things were not as good, what normally happens is we get used to it, we take it for granted. So that's one of the most pshatim and why we have to start with the bad. You say, Hashem took us out of Egypt, great. Well, how bad was it? Talk about how bad it was, then you appreciate the good. That's one thing. The details, the more you say, the better. And really, I don't know if we'll get to it so much, but Dayenu, for example, is details. It's going, if not this, if that, would have been enough. Each thing. So, like when your wife makes you a meal, you can say, or you can think, thanks for the meal. She made a meal. She really did like 100 different things of the cooking and the amounts and so on. Not necessarily to always say thank you for each thing, but when you say Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim, we say Hashem did this plague and that plague and this thing and that thing, you feel much more. So, whereas we talked about Chaim Brisk, we say what's the difference between there's a daily mitzvah to remember Yisrael Mitzrayim, we should have in mind in the morning and the evening. What's the difference with Tzipur Yisrael Mitzrayim? So he didn't say this, but one of the answers given, at least not Mikro Din Yotzi if you say Pesach Matzah Maro, but the more you say the better, which is unusual in mitzvahs, and that's why, because the more details you feel it. Another aspect, somebody that's humble is more likely to be grateful. Somebody that doesn't feel, a humble person doesn't feel he has things coming to him, that he deserves things. So when someone does something for him, he feels grateful. An arrogant person says, I deserve it, just thank you. Now I mentioned that in my past reading of secular intellectuals, people like Karl Marx and Rousseau, people like that, were very arrogant people, and they were very ungrateful people. And they went together. It was Lahavdil, Elef Avdalas, the Gedolim, very humble people and very grateful people. So one Gadol said about all the Gedolim he knew, even though they're all very different, they're all very strong in the middle of a Kara Satov, of gratitude, because they would always not feel like deserving of it. So in the Haggada we say Mitchil of the Avodah Zarah. What we're saying, make ourselves feel bad. We're saying, we're not so great. We come from Avram, we come from Terach. we come. Even though normally we don't look at him as our father, but we come from over the Avodah Zarah. Hashem kiravnu amakom. Hashem brought us close. Like it's because of Hashem, right? So those are three aspects of the details and the humility and the bad and the good. It's a good one theme that one can have in mind in Haggada.